Lord Zelman, wait!
Quite impressive.
This is amazing! I can't believe you can buy things here! Wow, they sell pots, clothing, food, you can find anything! I want to live here, brother!
Mimiko?
I just don't understand why they had to have such a bad attitude about it. I mean, did they have to be that rude? Can you believe the condescending look that teller gave me? That ticked me off! So what if they're a huge bank? They can't treat people like that!
Just try not to let it bother you.
And I could have used a little more help. I'm doing this for you, you know.
Come on now. Let's all just try to calm down a little bit. Oh, would you mind paying for these?
I guess.
Kataro! Get a hold of yourself! You keep jumping like that, this whole boat's gonna turn over!
Sorry.
As you can see, the float mart is kind of like the old yard's kitchen. You can find pretty much anything here.
Can we go in there? Please, please?
Sure thing. You guys feel like grabbing some lunch? Jiro, are you affected by garlic?
I think that they have us surrounded.
How'd they find us out here?
Brother, are you okay?
It seems that members of the Darkness have come to welcome us to the Special Zone. Don't worry, they're not the most formidable group I've come across. We'll just try to sidestep them here and draw them away.
Let's get out of here so innocent people don't get hurt.
Hey, Kataro, do you think that you can follow me?
Sure thing, brother.
Let's go then!
We're really sorry about the boat, sir! Just send the bill to the company! Can't you draw less attention to yourself?
That's not an option. My only concern is getting you back onto dry land safely.
I'm gonna be in so much trouble!
Now I'll see what the Silver Blade's capable of.
How do I get myself into these situations?
Impressive. You managed to dodge all our bullets out on the water.
I'm sure that was tiring.
What's wrong? Was that too much of a workout for you?
Oh, that little bit of action was a piece of cake for the legendary hero.
No doubt about it. But now I've got you in my sights, so don't make a move. Or there'll be a mountain of bodies caught in the crosshairs.
Why are you doing this?
Shut up, you company woman! If I wanted to, I could shoot you down right now!
You can relax. We don't plan on fighting you anymore today. However, if you decide to take up residence here in the Special Zone, well, you may be safe today, but you never know what might happen tomorrow.
Is that supposed to be a threat?
How about it, Silverblade? If you insist on staying in the Special Zone, why not join our proud coven? We'd certainly welcome you, if you were one of us.
I've heard enough. Kataro.
What are you doing, Jiro?
You launched this sneak attack on us, and you've treated us with such rudeness. And now you ask at gunpoint no less that I join you. Your stupidity and ignorance will lead to your demise. At my own hands. I'll mete out your punishment. After that, maybe you'll finally wise up.
Die!
Mochi Dookie. Mochi... Wait, I'll get it.
Gee.
What's wrong with just calling me Jiro like you always have?
Well,
I think you're making things too complicated, my lady.
why can't you just call me Alice?
Fine, and why don't you just call me Jiro?
No way.
I want to be able to call you by your full name. Jiro Mochizuki. Jiro Mochizuki. Mochiti.
It's Jiro Mochizuki.
So what exactly does Mochizuki mean, anyway?
Mochizuki.
Don't be so mean.
Look.
The full moon? The full moon! So your name must mean full moon, am I right? Jiro Mochizuki. Jiro Mochizuki. 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 Mochizuki.
What are you doing here, August?
He an acquaintance of yours?
No way! He's a known criminal. He's a Coven extremist and one of Zelman Clock's cronies.
Did you say Zelman? Wait, you mean Crimsonite Zelman? What's he doing here?
Well, he's the ringleader of our group, the Coven.
Interesting.
The Coven is a group that completely defies the company and the Special Zone's conventions. And Zelman's at the center of it all. Have you heard of him before?
Yes, and I'm beginning to see. The Special Zone is home to the most unexpected people.
I'll have you know, I've been appointed Zelman's right-hand man. If anything were to happen to me, he wouldn't take it.
Is that right?
Yes! So think twice before you kill me!
Believe me, I have no desire to pick a fight with Crimsonite Zelman. I'm no fool. But what about a coward like you? When you return, will you ask for an appeal? Will you ask him to avenge your honor because Silverblade mocked you?
You little bastard!
He's not strong at all, but he's bragging about how powerful his friend is. He's the bastard.
Language.
I think you're right. And now I have just one question I'd like you to answer.
What's that?
Was this attack sanctioned by Zelman?
No. August has acted on his own.
Is that so? And who might you be?
My name is Sayuka. I'm the personal assistant to Zelman Clock. It's an honor to meet you. My master wishes to speak with you. So please, come with me.
Come on, Hibari. It may be a juicy rumor, but don't you think it sounds a little too good to be true?
But it is true. You see, the person acting as the Silverblade's guide is... Oh, it's Mimiko Katsuragi!
Mimiko Katsuragi? Sorry, that doesn't ring a bell.
I promise I'm not lying to you. She's the one.
Okay, sure thing, Hibari. Thank you for the heads up. Stories are the lifeblood of an information broker, after all.
I just thought that I should return the favor from the other day. So I guess you could say we're even now.
Well, I sympathize with the girl.
Huh?
This Mimiko Katsuragi, she's gonna be in for a rough time. I wouldn't want to be her right now.
Your guests have arrived.
You're here. I know. Humans are attracted to us vampires. I feel it in the way you stare. It's written all over your face.
Wow, you're pretty.
Thanks.
How are you? My name's Kataro Mochizuki.
It seems that you're the only one in this bunch with any manners, little boy. That's an odd little brother you have there, Silverblade. He somehow seems different than the reincarnations of Sei.
You speak as if you knew the Sage?
No, unfortunately, I've never met her. But then, if you live as long as I have, you tend to hear all sorts of stories. Enjoy the cola.
Yes!
You shouldn't be so tense. Staying on edge all the time will only be to your detriment. Go ahead.
Thanks for the cookies!
I didn't expect such a lowbrow reception from the Crimson-Eyed Zelman.
Oh, please. Can we stop with these games?
Didn't know I was playing.
You're so uptight compared to your little brother. Did you not learn anything from the Sage's teachings?
That's a subject that I'd rather not talk about. Surely the matter is of no concern to you, Zelman.
Well, that's true enough. Let's say we start from the beginning.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Zelman Clock. He with eyes the color of blood. The last descendant of the legendary warrior Asura's bloodline. My name is Jiro Mochizuki, and I am of the Sage Eve's bloodline. 10 years ago, during the Kulan shock, I became known as the Silver Blade. Though I have lived 100 years, my pulse is yet shallow. So may your course go unhindered, and may our hearts both beat strongly.
That was quite the formal introduction. August acted without my permission, and for that I apologize to you.
I thank you.
So, will you be joining forces with the company?
Huh?
Have you not yet heard of their plan, Compromiser? It seems that your executives want the Silver Blade all to themselves.
They do? Oh.
Why would Janai assign someone like her to the task without even explaining the situation? If you have no intentions of befriending anyone, then I suppose that siding with the company's a good idea. That way, you'll retain a neutral position while dealing with the various houses in power.
Neutral? You must be joking. I'm sure the company already has enough problems keeping things running smoothly. Welcoming a nuisance like myself would be too much of a challenge.
What do you mean?
I don't think that's true, brother. I mean, Mimiko's really nice and she works for the company. Maybe they'll be as nice as she is. I mean, you can't assume they'll reject us without even asking.
The company would only welcome us for their own gain.
But you don't know that, brother. The company people need us, right? What would be so wrong about helping them with their problems?
You may be right, Kitaro. People's hearts often have both a hidden and an open side. And just because there is a hidden agenda, that doesn't mean that what's out in the open is meaningless.
Right, right!
Yes, it seems your older brother was being a little presumptuous. I hope you'll forgive me.
Unbelievable. Did you say your name was Kitaro?
Yeah.
To be honest, I've developed quite an interest in you and your brother, Kitaro. So how about it? Why don't you stay here and join forces with me?
That's very nice. But you're a bad person, aren't you, Mr. Zelman?
Yes, but being one of the bad guys can have its advantages.
I like to fight for justice. I don't want to give that up. Evil never wins, but good always will.
Is that so? Then that's too bad. But if you ever tire of the company's justice, don't hesitate to come back. You'll always be welcome.
Thanks, but I don't want you to hold your breath waiting. My brother and I are vampires of justice, and I don't see us changing.
Silverblade, Kitaro, and the Compromiser. I'd like to thank you for the visit. This was truly a pleasant way to stave off boredom. When next we meet, we may be enemies, but yet I look forward to seeing you again. Farewell for now.
I can't believe it. He's just letting them walk out of here.
August, you need to just calm down. It is yet to be determined if the Silverblade is our enemy.
It seems Zelman's fangs have dulled with the passage of time. Or perhaps he's simply lost his nerve with the return of this kin killer.
Ugh, you arrogant fool!
Damn it! I can deal with this humiliation no longer. The great August Wyker will not back down without a fight. You'll pay for what you've done to me, Silverblade.
The Master is busy right now and can't be disturbed. You'll have to try again later.
Hey! Wait! What's going on?
Don't worry, Mimiko. I'm sure they have reason for not meeting with us. Remember, not everything is always as it appears to be.
But what are we gonna do?
That was unexpected. I can't believe that the Say and Warlock houses would both refuse to accept the Silverblade.
I was sure they would jump at the opportunity to bring him into their fold. If they did so, they would definitely strengthen their influence.
They must have a reason for rejecting him of which we're unaware.
The affiliate houses have continued to show honesty and deference to us to ensure that humans will remain in the position of leadership. Even if they don't believe in what we do, they've always made a public show of supporting us. But now it seems they're keeping secrets.
I will investigate the matter immediately.
Please do.
Mimi, what are we gonna do now?
Let's just go back to my place. I'll cook you something for dinner.
Yay! Hey, why'd we stop?
There's something I haven't asked you yet.
And what's that?
Now, be honest with me. Why did you come here to the special zone? The truth, Jiro, now. And look me in the eye.
Well, it's just that
look at me. And if you use the eye raid on me, I'll beat the crap out of you.
I have no intention of doing that.
Then answer.
Well,
Hey there! We had just about given up on you. Where on earth have you been hiding, Jiro, darling?
Do you know how long we've been waiting for you?
What the?
Well, you know, I just didn't feel right inviting ourselves into this girl's apartment.
That's no excuse for forcing the Lord Dragon to dine outdoors.
It's fine. But I haven't had a picnic in a while. It's fun.
Oh, I see then. I'm happy to hear that. In that case, I'll do my best to refrain from complaining for the rest of the evening.
It's quite insulting to make promises to the Lord Dragon that you're incapable of keeping.
What did you just say to me? So what is the reason for your visit to the special zone?
I'm not obligated to answer any of your questions.
Then why don't you leave?
Nor am I obligated to do as you say.
You're nothing but a nuisance!
And why is that my problem?
He's the general manager of the Marine Bank. I don't think talking to him like that's a good idea.
Don't worry. Excuse me for saying so, but you've certainly reincarnated into a rather cute new form. It's good seeing you. I never got a chance to thank you for what you did.
It's in the past. Forget about it. So you're a black blood too, aren't you? And you live in that giant mansion we went to earlier today? Yes. That's awesome! And your name must be Say, am I right? That's right. Nice to meet you. My name's Kitaro. Kitaro? Yep. You don't talk much, do you, Say? I don't know why, but for some reason you remind me of the princess. She's my older sister. What? The Dark Princess of the North. That's my sister. No way! Really? Really. We have the same parents. What a surprise! But I haven't seen her in a very long time. I can't wait till we see each other again. Wow, that's amazing! I never thought I'd meet the princess's little brother! We could be best friends! I just came out of the princess's sanctuary and I really don't know much about the outside world yet. Your name's Kane, right, mister? And you're my brother's friend, huh?
I wouldn't say that.
Kane and I are simply old acquaintances, Kitaro. He used to run out on errands all the time to fetch bread and milk for our group back in the day.
The hell I did!
Oh yeah? But you always took care of an assortment of chores for us, remember?
You're such a fool! I did that for the Lady Sage and Cassandra! I was merely looking after the best interest of the Lady Sage. I never did anything for you.
Excuse me, may I say something?
Yes, what is it?
Earlier this afternoon, I took these two by the Marine Bank into Say's residence. They wanted to gain acceptance to one of the houses. But in both cases...
Jiro,
Lord Dragon, allow me to explain it to them. The real reason they refused to grant you an interview today is because I ordered them not to. At the moment, I'm afraid we cannot welcome the Silver Blade into our house. And, furthermore, we can't allow him to stay in the special zone.
What? Why can't he stay? You two are old friends, aren't you? Jiro fought against the Kulan children. He protected the special zone. I think he's earned this.
I'm afraid that's neither here nor there. Wherever the Silver Blade goes, unnecessary commotions arise and follow in his wake. And there's no guarantee that the next commotion that arises around Jiro will be as easily contained as the Float Mart incident. The presence of the Silver Blade is nothing but kindling for conflict in the special zone.
That's terrible. You can't blame him for that. He shouldn't have to leave. He has nowhere else to go. I can't believe this. You're just gonna abandon your friend? It's so unfair. He hasn't done anything wrong.
The special zone is not as peaceful as it appears to be.
I know that you're not happy with what I've said. But you're a compromiser, so you must understand and you must respect our decision.
I know. What are we gonna do? We've been turned down on all sides.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. There must be a way for you to stay.
I hate to ask you for another favor, but... would you mind putting us up for another night?
You want to go home?
Enough is enough! Have you not learned your lesson?
I told you, didn't I, Silver Blade, that you wouldn't get away with making a fool of me! It's made of silver. And all insolent newcomers get their heads lopped off. And that's the Coven's code.
I heard nothing of this code from Zelman.
That's because he doesn't know anything about it. That Zelman, he doesn't care about our Coven. Damn it all!
Are you intoxicated or just insane?
If I were you, I'd stop taking this so lightly! Damn it! Don't worry about them, just fight!
Can he be turning into... No, if he were, the change would be instantaneous. This kind of delay shouldn't occur.
You three, tell me what you've done to him.
What are you talking about? Damn, that's it. I'm getting out of here.
Hey! Damn lowlifes. Come on, Silver Blade! I don't know why I ever gave a damn what that fool Zelman thought about me. I haven't felt this excited in ages.
You give me no choice.
No, Jiro, don't do it! If you stir up trouble now, you'll give everyone the excuse they've been looking for!
Pardon me. I guess I was just being a little impatient.
I'm not playing around, Silver Blade. It's a matter of life or death.
Hate to disappoint you, but we're done here. I won't kill you now, even though I have no qualms with cracking your head open. So go home to Zelman and receive your punishment.
Bastard! Have it your way, but I'll make sure you acknowledge me no matter what it takes. I'll burn your ass for sure.
Brother, he didn't hurt you, did he?
I'm fine.
Thank goodness.
But I have my suspicions. Something was different. August was like another person from when we saw him earlier at the market.
Yeah, I guess he was.
Well, Mimiko, what do you say we go home for the night?
Sure thing. No! That's my house.
Jiro, you need to learn to be more mindful of your surroundings.
But I'm always aware of what's around me. If I wasn't, then I wouldn't be very good at protecting you.
That wasn't really what I was talking about. I don't know how to say this exactly. Do you think that water is strong?
Water? Is it strong? I don't know.
And the river?
I'm not exactly sure what you're getting at.
And then what about the ocean? Is it strong too?
I guess you could say it possesses a certain kind of strength. But when I think of the ocean, I don't really think of it in terms of strength or weakness.
When you find yourself facing the ocean, the question of whether or not it's strong doesn't really matter anymore. Water is water no matter where it is. And it's the same with blood, Jiro. That's the nature of who we are. Our true value is not in being the water, but in that we could be the ocean.
I think I get it.
Good. Can you be the ocean, Jiro?
I promise I'll try.
What in the world do you have to be glad about? Your apartment just exploded.
I'm glad because my apartment was the only one that got damaged in the blast. I've always complained this building was too old and run down, but I guess the foundation's in pretty good shape. I'm really impressed it's still standing.
What? Have you gone crazy?
Don't cry, Kitaro.
But I can't help it, brother. I feel bad for Mimi.
You don't see Mimiko crying, do you? So there's no reason for you to cry either.
We'd better go.
We can't leave.
If we stay, we'll be interviewed by the police, which is more trouble than it's worth. Listen to me, Jiro. We have to go to the company now. I'll report to my superiors and have them deal with this appropriately. And don't worry. Even if my boss says no, I'll find a way. You and Kitaro will stay here and live in the special zone.
I promise, August Weicker. I will carve the ways of the Black Blood into your bones.
Never expected August to engage the Silverblade in battle so quickly. Man, that was a pretty close call. If our cover's blown, we're screwed. It's a good thing I always make a point to prepare for the worst, but with the mess he's gotten into with the Silverblade, I don't think we can leave August to his own devices. I guess I'll have to ask you to take care of this. I hope you don't mind. Huh? Hey, Joffrey? Oh no, this is not good! If Sis finds out, Oh man! Hi. Hey, Sis, how are you? Haven't heard from you in a while.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate your presence here, Miss Katsuragi. I heard about what happened to your apartment. I'm sorry for your loss, but I'm glad to see that you were not harmed.
Thank you for the kind words, Chairman.
Zhang, how have we been handling the media?
We told them the explosion was caused by a gas leak. and said that the resident is currently on a month-long vacation in mainland Japan.
Mimiko, I'm very sorry.
It all comes with the territory when you're a compromiser.
Do you have anything you'd like to report to us about the incident?
I heard the Silverblade let that idiot August get away.
Yes, he escaped by jumping into the canal.
He should have cut that rebel fool in half. Talk about sloppy.
What kind of attitude is that?
What do you mean? He's not my subordinate. So what do I care?
For this outburst, we must ensure that August Weicker and the rest of his coven pay dearly. But we must also take into consideration how we might prevent another from taking August's place when he's disposed of.
Thanks for taking care of it.
No problem.
What's going on? John, away!
Oh no!
I told you we have no intention of accepting the Silverblade as a resident of the Special Zone. We cannot allow anyone to live here who is constantly surrounded by disorder and chaos.
Well then, if that's the case, I'd be more than happy to welcome him into my house.
Do you have any idea of the consequences that action would bring upon you?
Of course not. I may be older than most everyone here, but that doesn't mean I can accurately predict the future.
What an interesting development. You would actually have him join you. Please enlighten us with your reasoning.
What can I say? When I met him earlier today, he piqued my interest. And I must say, his little brother's quite a piece of work. I hope you get the chance to meet them. You'll be pleasantly surprised. As a former vampire hunter, I'm sure you've heard the stories of the legendary Silverblade.
Hunter?
Do not lay a hand on the sage's blood. Or have you forgotten the unwritten law of this land?
What a scandalous accusation. I assure you, Zheng, that I have no intention of harming the sage.
Oh, then please tell me why the great crimson-eyed Zellman would be so interested in a stripling such as Jiro.
What does it matter to you, Kane? Why do you even care?
Just answer my question!
Don't play dumb with me. You know the reason. Sure, he's the hero of Hong Kong, and he's of the sage's bloodline. But I'm not interested in any of that. What impresses me is the fact that he killed the Kulong King.
Zellman, enough! Stop it! Control your tongue!
Lord Dragon, stop! Look at what you're doing to her.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you alright, Mimiko?
Oh, yes.
Hey, you can't go in there!
Isn't that right?
What's this kid doing here?
Is that Kataro?
It's fine. Let him in.
Hey, Mimiko! I have terrible news!
What happened?
Brother went out and left me alone!
He went out? Where'd he go?
He said he was gonna mount an assault. He was smiling, but his eyes were scary.
Oh no!
That's what I'm talking about. He really is quite interesting.
Oh, damn that idiot! What's he doing?
Shang, give the orders to the suppression team. Have them take care of this. I want them mobilized in under 10 minutes.
Yes, Chairman.
Wait a minute! You're not really planning on attacking Jiro, are you?
Hopefully it won't come to that, but we can't take any chances.
There has to be some other way!
We can't afford for this thing to get out of hand and for the public to find out about the battles between the Black Bloods. And to put it bluntly, as long as it stays under the radar, we won't have to get involved.
Miss Katsuragi, there's a vampire out there trying to stir up trouble. You're a compromiser, aren't you? So mediate the situation. Jiro Mochizuki is your responsibility, so go find him and try to talk him out of this fight. That's an order, Mimiko.
Come on, Kataro. We have to go stop Jiro.
He's a sassy one. Tell me, Janai.
What is it?
I hear that you're the one who decided to send that girl after the Silverblade. Did you pick her just because she was the only one available at the time?
I don't remember why I chose her. It was before the crack of dawn when I made that decision. I think I was half asleep.
You sly fox.
We're not done here yet.
What's that?
If there are no objections, I'd like to move on to the main agenda.
I thought we were only going to discuss how to deal with the Silverblade today.
Of course, handling him is a delicate issue, but there's a more immediate problem at hand. And that problem is this.
Who's that?
Johan Song. He tried to enter the special zone late last night. And he's a Kulan child.
Move aside!
I see. That's unfortunate. But it's too late now to do anything about Joffrey's overzealousness.
Thought so. Then I guess we better figure out a way to rescue him somehow.
Forget about him.
You can't mean that! He's sure to get himself killed by Silverblade!
He brought it on himself.
Cold bitch.
Did you say something?
Nope.
He may not be able to win, but he'll at least escape by the skin of his teeth. He is my little brother, after all. I wish I could see the panic on Jiro's face.
Is that all you care about?
All right. I think I'm ready to go in.
Please tell me you're just joking. Once you go in, it won't be easy for you to get back out.
Cain and Say have grown complacent during this time of peace. Just you wait. I'll give them the wake-up call they've been needing.
Pig-headed.
What did you say to me?
Nothing.
Okay, do it.
I welcome you to the special zone, Miss Cassandra Jill Warlock.
Hello.
Jiro! This is how it works, huh? Kill anyone who crosses you?
You don't have to thank me, Mimiko.
You idiot! It was just a stupid apartment! This will only make your situation here worse! So why? Why did you do it?
I taught them a lesson.
What do you mean?
I showed them what would happen if they decided to mess with me again. Think I got my point across?
Ugh, you can't do this! Not here in the special zone! If you want to stay here, you have to stop this right now!
I don't think they're going to let me stay here much longer anyway.
I'll make them! I promised you that! And I intend to keep my promise.
I'm not even sure that we should stay here anymore. What if you had died in that explosion today? Have you considered the chain of events that would have unfolded? Both Cain and Say would have been completely enraged. Without a doubt, August and his gang would have been turned to ash and scattered at sea. That would surely strike terror into those who were at odds with the company. And it would have further strengthened the peace in the special zone. All would live happily ever after. It may seem harsh, but you know I'm right. Mimiko, I'd never forgive myself if I was responsible for your death. I hate to say this after all the trouble I've put you through, but it's not right for us to stay. I feel we must leave. For your safety.
But you can't.
And good evening to you, sir. I had a feeling we hadn't seen the last of you yet.
After studying our intelligence, we've come to the conclusion that arrangements were made for him to enter the special zone.
There's someone in the special zone who would invite a Kulon child?
If a Kulon child were to cross the barrier, would it be at all possible for us to detect it?
No, sir. The barrier that I constructed does not have that capability.
The barrier doesn't just keep them from entering. It would also keep them from leaving. A Kulon child that somehow makes it in would have no choice but to settle here.
Selman!
Hello? No, I'm still in the meeting. What's that? What are you trying to say? Hey, just wait. Calm down, Sayuka.
What happened?
A man who August drank dry today has come back to life.
And then?
Jonaway was bitten by the man and he started going crazy. He and the other 3 ended up killing each other. And then they all turned to ash. What could have caused this to happen? Could it be? Please say it isn't.
That's all for today. Go home and get some rest.
Yes, sir.
Just let me confirm one thing. You're completely sure that it was August who drank that man's blood?
Yes. There's no doubt about it.
Got it. Good night.
Have the suppression team switch everything over to anti-Kulon equipment immediately.
Yes.
Lord Dragon!
By the will of heaven, Jiro is there. Through him we'll live.
I feel more powerful now than I ever have. Even when I was first turned. I must confess that I never felt so alive.
Bastard. Don't tell me you're one of them now.
One of whom?
Don't play dumb. In Hong Kong, I cut down more of you than I care to remember. I've seen this before. There's no mistaking it. You're one of them.
So it is as I suspected. I see. So this is what it's like to be a Kulon child.
Tell me who bit you.
But I haven't been bitten by anyone.
Liar. Then how?
I don't care how it happened.
Mimi! Don't worry. My brother will never lose to a guy like that.
I hope you're right.
But I've been feeling strange lately and I don't know why. I've got a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Shall we duel, Silverblade? Quite impressive, Silverblade.
As you know, I have a long history with Kulon children, and I vowed to never let a single one escape. It's a shame. You were an excellent swordsman.
It's not over.
You're wrong. It is over.
I drank from my own men.
What did you just say?
As long as this blood survives, then I will be immortal.
Then I'll kill them. All. It looks like August has left me a parting gift. Oh no! Mimiko! Kotaro!
Sorry I'm late.
Just who are you?
Pleased to meet you, Jiro Mochizuki. The Kin Killer, hero of the Crusade, and the protector of Old Blood. The brave descendant of the Sage Eve's bloodline.
You're a descendant of the Kulan, right? How odd.
Yes, I am, and my name is Yafari Chow. During the Crusade, I was bestowed with the Kiss of Darkness by the Kulan King's own fangs. I can't wait to see Jiro again. For 10 years, that's what she's been saying. My sister Casa.
Lady Casa, please wait! It'll be dawn in under an hour.
I don't care. I need to take care of this. I'm surrounded by incompetence. If only someone had saw fit to contact me earlier, then I wouldn't be in this predicament.
Surely you understand. The mistress wishes to keep you separate from this matter. If you continue to act with such reckless abandon, the mistress will take action against you herself.
Why, that would be splendid. I'd love to settle things with that old hag once and for all.
Casa, no.
And when the time comes, I expect you to be standing there by my side. Though I won't force you if you really are opposed to it.
I can't wait to see Jiro again. For 10 years, that's what she's been saying. My sister Casa.
What's the meaning of this? Why did you stop him from attacking Mimiko? He was your kin, and yet you cut him down dead in his tracks.
It was nothing special. As you well know, it is our misfortune that everyone we bite is turned into one of us. Leaving him alive would have only caused more problems.
Jiro, hey.
I only did what was in my best interest.
I will not fault you for it. I am a being that feeds on human blood, so I have no problem engaging in horrendous acts to ensure my survival.
Well, that's a surprise, coming from you. There are few among us who are kind enough to see it that way.
It's for the same reason that I cut down those of your own kind. The Kulan children are a menace that I cannot ignore, for their existence threatens my survival. That is why I eliminate your kind. Whether you have done wrong or not, I assure you that I will finish you.
I understand. I guess I should have expected as much from the Kin Killer. But I'm glad you finally left the Sanctuary. My siblings and I warmly welcome your return, Lord Silverblade.
You welcome the one who hunts your kind?
The Kulan children have always craved chaos. And it's been boring not having a worthy opponent.
You okay, Mimi?
And where is your sister Casa now?
She's on her way here.
Damn you. Worthy opponent, my ass! I will not play games with you!
It's no game, Silverblade. I've heard stories about you my entire life. I know how you fight. I know everything about you! You know, I didn't come here just to track you down for my sister. I've come to test my skills.
Be careful.
You're not taking me seriously! What's the matter? You can't even hold your own against someone as young as me?
It's the suppression team!
You disappoint me.
Brother!
Jiro, are you all right?
Sorry, Mimiko, but this is goodbye. It's not safe for you to be with me. I don't want you to get hurt.
Wait.
I think we should get going, Kitaro.
What? But I don't want to leave.
You have to at least tell the company about that guy.
Sorry, but after what's happened, I have no intention of involving myself with the company.
Brother, we can't go. We have to stay here at least a little longer.
I really don't want to argue with you right now, Kitaro. Now do as I say and come along.
Brother, please.
I won't discuss it any further. We need to go now.
Okay, I understand. That's fine. But before we go, we should have a talk with Say and Kane. I don't know how to say this exactly. But I don't think you can protect us on your own anymore.
I agree with him. Jiro, please stay a little longer.
I'm so sorry, Mimiko.
No, don't apologize to me. Just say you won't leave.
Brother! Why would you do something like that?
Jiro.
There's a case of contagion in the special zone. Not only that, but the source of the contagion is a second-generation Kulon child who is still at large. This is the worst possible situation. The company must put all of its resources toward capturing and eliminating any further outbreak.
You will have our full cooperation.
The fugitive vampire's name is Yafari Chow. It has only been 10 years since he was turned. As long as the conditions are right, I believe the suppression team can deal with him themselves.
Then why did the Silverblade fail to finish him?
I do not know. But more importantly, the fact that he managed to make it into the special zone suggests that he is working with someone on the inside. Excuse me, Say. What are the conditions necessary to cross the barrier into the special zone?
It's quite simple. In order to cross the barrier, one must merely be invited, and the one inviting them must know they're a vampire. Also, there's one more requirement for entrance.
And that is?
The person who invites them must be a resident, and they must be human.
And exactly how is residence determined?
There is no formal rule. He must simply live upon this land and consider the special zone to be the place where he belongs.
Then if that's the case, we have a pressing need to find this insider.
It was never my intention to keep this from you, but... Yafari mentioned an old acquaintance of mine to the Silverblade and claimed he was her brother. Cassandra Jill Warlock is her name. She was formerly a prominent figure in the Warlock House, and I was once her servant. 10 years ago, when the source of the Kulon bloodline was born, she was one of the first to become tainted by their blood. She is a traitor.
Impossible. You mean she's still alive?
If she is involved at all in this incident, then I'm afraid that the situation is truly turning grave.
She has even been called the Second Coming of Morgan the Witch, who is the source blood and originator of our bloodline. She is incredibly skilled in the art of magic.
I must confess that I have a history with this woman as well. And anyone else involved in the crusade will definitely have some strong feelings regarding Cassandra Jill Warlock. Including Jiro.
The Silverblade?
Yes. And this boy, Yafari, even though he is a Kulon child, I don't think he will be too much for Jiro to handle. He must have been quite unsettled at the mention of Kasa's name.
That inexperienced idiot.
Answer me honestly, Say. Do you think you would stand a chance against Kasa?
I do.
I'm relieved to hear that, Lord Dragon.
The Special Zone was developed as the successor of Hong Kong. And we must now prevent it from sharing the same fate as that destroyed city, no matter what it takes. Gentlemen, We must sever the Kulon bloodline as quickly as possible.
Yo.
Oh, it's you, Joffrey. It's good to see you. Welcome back.
You seem surprised I'm alive.
Want something to eat?
Have there been any new developments?
Why, yes. Our sis has arrived.
For real?
Yeah, she was here. And she seems really enthusiastic. She couldn't wait to get things started. She had an odd look in her eyes, though. It could mean trouble.
Where is she?
She's already out for a night on the town. What do you think, Joffrey? Here we are working hard, and she hasn't even lent us a hand. Talk about self-centered, huh?
Did she say anything when she was here?
Not really.
Oh, I see.
Well, she didn't seem that mad at you for running off, so go ahead and relax.
Do you not care where I was?
Huh?
I came across Silverblade while I was searching the special zone.
I know you did.
But how? We were the only ones there!
There was a half-dead member of the Coven lying on the ground. That's how. I was watching through his eyes.
Oh, right.
You shouldn't have approached him alone. Don't ever do that again.
If you were watching me, then you know! I had the upper hand against the Silverblade. If we hadn't been interrupted, I would have beaten him! Why are you insist so hung up on that guy? He didn't look like anything special!
Is that jealousy in your voice?
What? You want to take this outside? Bring it on!
Joffrey, if you had continued your fight, you wouldn't have been able to stand against the Silverblade for long. Just trust me on this one. You don't know what you're dealing with.
What do you know?
More than you think. So try to get some rest until the sun comes up, okay? Then you can start your day by cleaning up this mess.
Whatever.
We can't do it. We cannot stay here.
Kataro, we're leaving.
I'm gonna go say goodbye to Mimi. I'll be right back, so don't worry about me.
I'm late again. Jiro.
It's not safe for you to be with me. I don't want you to get hurt.
Jiro.
Oh, Miss Mimiko, did I wake you up? I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
The chief gave me a message for you. He said you could take the day off. I guess you've been serving in a critical capacity. He said your hard work is much appreciated.
I don't know what the chief is talking about. Doesn't he know that I failed to accomplish my mission?
He didn't mention it. So you shouldn't be upset with yourself about it. Besides, that's just par for the course for you.
How dare you!
Whoops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Miss Mimiko? Cheer up. There's no reason for you to be sad. Not really. It's all the Silverblade's fault anyway. That darn Silverblade. How could he just dump you like that after you helped him out so much and got him into the special zone? And on top of that, he brings you to a hotel like you're some floozy. You so deserve better. Huh? Oh, but hey, it's okay. You don't have anything to worry about because yesterday I checked the regulations for you. If a compromiser allows a black blood to drink her blood, she will be severely punished. But it's okay if she's assaulted against her will.
Wait, Hibari, what are you talking about? What exactly did the chief tell you anyway?
He didn't tell me anything, but I can sense it. So today, to help you relax, I'm going to take you to the 7th yard and we're gonna party!
Oh, but before we take off, I think you should maybe go to the hospital.
You little freak! Huh? Nothing like that happened! If I ever hear you say it did, you will regret it! You understand me?
No way, seriously? Nothing?
You seem so disappointed.
Well, when the chief talked to me earlier, he seemed really concerned about you. He wanted me to come and make sure you're okay. He said, Mimiko's at the hotel and she's really depressed, so go cheer her up. And when I heard that, I just assumed.
Assumed what?
Oh, it's nothing. Then I guess I had it all wrong about the Silverblade. Maybe he's not so bad after all. That woman must have been telling me the truth. I guess I should have listened.
And who is that?
Oh, some lady. She's downstairs waiting. Who's there? Oh, you should have waited in the lobby for us. We were just about to leave.
I'm sorry. I just got worried when you hadn't come down yet. Hey, Mimiko.
Wong, it's you!
Where are you, Kotaro?
And you're just gonna let him go? From what you've told me, it seems like the Special Zone really needs him. And isn't it your job to try and find him?
But She can't. It's too dangerous.
I wasn't asking you, I was asking Mimiko. I want to know how you honestly feel about this. Tell me, are you really okay with the Silverblade just leaving you?
Miss Mimiko?
I'll do it. I'll try to find Jiro and see if I can talk him out of leaving.
But how? How are you going to find him? He could be anywhere and there's no way you can search the Special Zone by yourself.
If the Silverblade is going after Yafuri, I have an idea of where he might be. Song told me about him. Evidently he has friends in the 11th yard. What's the matter?
It's just that... Did Song not tell you? The 11th yard is an urban legend here in the Special Zone.
It's what?
There are only 10 official districts on record in this city, so the 11th yard doesn't really exist as far as I know.
It doesn't exist?
No. After the Hong Kong Crusade, there were stories that some kind of legacy was brought into the Special Zone, which was still under development at the time. And this legacy is said to be hidden in the 11th yard, a district that no one has ever seen.
I've never heard that story.
Anyway, even without any clues, I'm sure I'll be able to find Jiro.
I know someone who's researching the 11th yard.
What?
Who's that?
An information broker's been coming to see me. And he's been asking a lot of questions about it. He comes by every so often and we exchange information.
Now then, what should I eat?
Call the affiliate houses and gather information from them. We need clues to the whereabouts of the Kulon child before it's too late.
Damn it, things are moving too slow. And Cassandra is always so...
I'm looking for my brother.
And why have you come here? I don't know where he is.
I can't sense his aura, and I'm afraid something may have happened to him.
You idiot! Why didn't you finish those Kulon off? Because of you, they might spread throughout the city!
Please help me. Even the smallest piece of information. I'm begging you, please help me find my brother.
Do you realize how dire the situation is at the moment? You really think we have time to concern ourselves with one child? Where are you going?
To look for Kotaro.
How? He's severed your empathetic link, hasn't he?
I don't know how, but I will find him. So you can either help me out, or just shut up and keep your people out of my way.
You're behaving rashly. Just calm down.
Calm down? I can't! Casa could find my little brother at any moment! Damn it! If you're not gonna help me, then stop meddling in the affairs of my bloodline!
Jiro! Get up. And you call yourself the chosen protector of the Lady Sage. Listen, the Special Zone has been in grave danger as of late, and I assure you that the enemy is not after you or your kin. You arrived in the Special Zone only 2 days ago, but this plan of theirs has been meticulously devised over a long period of time.
Then why? Why has Casa come to the Special Zone?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that. At any rate, now that the enemy is aware of your presence here, there is no guarantee that they won't start to cause problems for you and your brother. Go to the park we were at yesterday. I'll send Rinsuke to meet you. He may not be of much help, but he's the only person I can afford to send. At the very least, he knows the Special Zone better than you do.
Thank you.
Save it. We really don't have time for that now, so just get out of here. That boy will never grow up. What have you found?
We've discovered their hideout.
I'll be right there. Everything is falling apart. But in a way, it's coming together.
I'm coming with you.
Excuse me? You can't, Jiro. Besides, this isn't your problem. Let her handle it.
Let me go.
Why are you so hard-headed? Casa, you can't let him do this.
Alice, please, let go.
No, Jiro, I won't let you.
Good grief. Move aside and let me handle this, Alice. There, that wasn't so hard now, was it? Now he'll stay out of my way.
Alice! Don't let her do this!
Shut up, Sub-Lieutenant. It seems that you've forgotten who you're talking to. Now let's go. We're leaving, Alice.
Alice.
It's taking me a lot longer to get back than I thought. I sure hope Mimi has some food waiting for me.
Get a load of this kid.
Yeah, that's a nice vest. Your parents rich?
Who are you guys?
Us? We're just a bunch of nobodies.
Hey, you got some money, right? How about sharing a little with us?
You better do what we say or we'll sell you to some sick pervert who's into little kids like you.
You're a bunch of bullies, and you won't get away with this. I'm gonna make sure you never hurt anyone again.
Right. So what do you guys think? Should we teach him a lesson?
Yeah.
Hey, you need a hand?
Zelman!
So we meet again, Kataro. That's right. Keep running. So what are you doing here?
Well, I guess I... Thank you, Mr. Zelman. The food was delicious.
Just don't forget that I helped you out. And now you owe me one, so you have to help me out when I need it. Casa the Black Snake is here. How exciting.
You seem really happy about it.
I missed out on all the best battles back in Hong Kong, so I'm looking forward to this.
Listen to me, Mr. Zelman. The Special Zone's in great danger. You really need to start taking this seriously.
Don't be so uptight, kid. And besides, who are you to talk anyway? You're the one who ran away from your brother, and now you're just wandering around the city, lost.
I'm not wandering around the city lost. I came to find Mimi so she could help us out.
What could she possibly do for you now?
I don't know. I thought maybe she could talk some sense into Brother for me.
Oh, really? Just what makes you think she could do that?
Well, I don't know how to put it into words, but I just know she can help. And things can't stay the way they are now. It's all wrong. But I don't know, maybe Brother's right. Maybe this is better. Everything's just been so complicated lately, I really don't know what's going on anymore.
No, I think you're mistaken.
What?
You do understand because it's in your blood, Kataro. The blood passed down to you. It contains all the wisdom of your ancestors, and it is what makes you a vampire. Listening to the voices of the past can be difficult. But when you've lost your way and find yourself truly alone, then simply silence your mind and heed the flow of your blood. It's the one thing that will never betray you. But the day that you no longer listen to those voices is the day your bloodline will die. You have to trust it. That is the true way of our kind. It is the only way we Black Bloods survive.
Thanks very much, Mr. Zellman. Well, I guess I should keep looking for Mimi.
I'll help you.
Huh?
I have something I need to discuss with Mimiko as well.
So you'll help me find her? All right! We should get started right away. The special zone's in a real mess, and I don't want to leave Mimi out there alone. Hey, you're pretty strong, aren't you, Mr. Zellman?
Yeah, you could say that.
I wonder if you're stronger than this Casa person. What do you think? Are you?
Easily.
Listen, Mimiko, I don't think this is going to work. If we keep this up, our chances of finding the Silver Blade are less than 1 in a million.
But we have to keep looking. We don't have a choice. We can start by hitting all the hotels in town.
So innocent. I suppose that's one of the strengths of the Red Bloods.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, can you tell me anything else about the 11th Yard? I find it hard to believe that it's really nothing more than an urban legend.
And why is that?
Did you know that the conception of the Special Zone coincides directly with the beginning of the company, and that the Order Coffin Company is the de facto group calling the shots in the Special Zone? If there really is some sort of Hong Kong legacy here, it would be odd for the company not to know about it. And when people have questions regarding the 11th Yard, the company is the first place they go, am I right?
I suppose that's true.
Just think about it, Mimiko. The company is even keeping secrets from its own employees. You have to ask yourself, what are they not telling you?
Please, Miss Wong, let's just calm down for a minute. Why exactly are you so interested in the 11th Yard anyway?
It's just...
Yes? Hi, Hibari. Yeah. Sorry, can you speak up a little?
Alice.
Okay, I guess I'll talk to you later, Hibari. I know where he lives now. The information broker. What's so funny, Miss Wong? What?
Amazing. She's exactly the same as she was before.
What?
Oh, it was nothing. I was just remembering something from a long time ago. So, you found him?
Yes.
Then shall we go?
Okay.
I'm glad I came. This place truly is interesting.
That woman just now. Did you know her?
You saw her?
Only for a moment. But the other woman was wearing a company uniform and definitely looked a lot like Mimiko, right?
Oh no!
We'll follow them.
Oh, okay. Was it my imagination? I thought I saw someone I knew really well, but different somehow.
We can fight it out here quietly.
I sense that there are other vampires here.
Are they infected?
No, they are not Kulon children.
Then what's their purpose?
I can't tell. Not just yet.
Look, darling, now's just really not a good time for me. If that geezer Zhang finds out, he'll strangle us both, and that'll just be for starters.
They don't need you right now. Kane told me you were an expendable asset.
That's awful! How could they say that about the star of criminal investigations? Oh, talk about killing my motivation.
I don't give a damn about your motivation. My brother is out there alone. I can't waste any more time. I beg of you, please help me find him.
There's really no reason for you to worry, Jiro. I mean, your little brother is a black blood, after all. It's not as if getting run over by a dump truck will kill him, right?
You idiot! Casa may already be inside the special zone as we speak! And I'm not gonna leave Kataro out there alone for 1 minute longer! Please, take this seriously.
Oh, don't worry, we'll find Kataro. And there's really no need to get yourself all worked up about it, okay? It's not helping anything. And after all, it's not like the Kulan children are out to get the two of you anyway.
Then what are they after? Kane said the same thing. He said Casa wasn't after us. Then what is their objective? Why would they risk so much by entering the special zone?
How would I know?
Don't lie, you know.
Well, yeah.
Tell me what they're after! There's something about this place that bothers me. All the special circumstances and Sei's barrier. They've essentially recreated Hong Kong during the Crusade.
Well, it's just, that is, oh, please don't, Jiro, darling!
What did I do?
Attack! What the? Were they bitten?
I doubt it. If they had been, then they would have begun to turn immediately.
That was quick.
Yafuri Chow! Damn!
I see. So this is your doing.
You found me out.
Open fire!
So we know at the very least he has the power of the hide hand. Where is your older sister?
Let's not worry about my sister. You're gonna need all the help you've got if you hope to defeat me. I see you've brought quite a few troops to back you up. Maybe I'll start by taking them out first.
What?
Listen to me, young man. You were a fool to assume you could fight me on your own. You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that.
Just leave him to me. Take care of the others.
Oh, my goodness, that was terrible.
It was Kane, wasn't it?
Yeah, he used hypnotic suggestion to gag me. If I ever try to talk, that's what happens. This is your treat, am I right? Look, I'll help you on one condition.
And what's that?
I want you to go see Mimiko and apologize to her.
I left because it was too dangerous for her to be around me. That's all.
Well, the way I see it, you do more good for her than bad, and I think she's good for you too.
But I'm a vampire.
This is the special zone. Never underestimate the people who live here. Whatever. Shall we go?
Where should we start looking?
I have no idea.
Well, a lot of help you are.
You know, I am well informed about the inner workings at the company. I'm sure I could dig something up.